Mm, okay, so now half of the paper is done. Explanation takes a lot of time, so yes, थोड़ा time तो लगता है इसमें. 1 घंटे से ऊपर इसका ड्यूरेशन हो सकता है टोटल, बट ओके. 51 से लेके 74, these 25 questions they were of mathematics. Simple, tough, all combinations, and purely accuracy and speed are only required. Like even if you are complete, what can I say, like complete average in mathematics, still it doesn't matter here because no knowledge is being tested, especially only speed, accuracy and basic calculation, basic awareness. अगर इतनी qualities है तो ये paper doable है. For example, in the first one they have asked 90% of A was being equated with 30% of B, and B was again equated with A in a totally different relation, which is 2x percent of A. So how to solve this? Very easy. You can solve it in 2 steps. I think most people would have got the answer also. So 90% of A, which means 90 by 100 into A, and यहाँ पे 30% of B. So 30 by 100 into B, 100 cancel. You get directly the connection 9A is equal to 3B. Okay, which means 1B equal to 3 times of A. Now this same connection, if you put it here, B की value आ गई 3A. 3A is equal to 2x percent of A, which is 2x by 100 of A. यहाँ से directly x का value solve करोगे, you will get 300 as twice x, and therefore the confirmed answer is 150, wherein you divide by 2. X will be 300 by 2. Don't mark 300. They have given it intentionally. It would be 150. Okay. So that is how you solve it in just 2 steps and less than 25 seconds. Now these are my favorite problems. Second one, a man can drive 10 kilometers per hour in still water. It takes him 5 hours for him to go to a place 24 kilometers away and return, which means 24, 24, 48 speed of the water current. He is rowing in still water. Still water is that water which doesn't move, like in a lake or a pond or an aquarium. So in a lake, he is going 10 kilometers, for example. That is his normal speed. And in 5 hours, he is going 24 kilometers away with the same speed and coming back also. So the basic formula here becomes speed is equal to distance upon time. So you fix the speed of water current as x, then man speed is 10. If he goes downstream, the speed becomes 10 plus x because water flows from higher level to lower level. So if he is going from top to bottom, the water will support him. That is why going down speed 10 plus x, going up speed 10 minus x, because the water and gravity will oppose him. Now as per the question, 24 kilometer is the distance, so distance upon time will be equal to speed. Okay, and distance upon speed will give you time. So distance 24 divided by speed of going up, which is 10 plus x, plus उतना distance वापस भी आ रहा है, so 24 by 10 minus x is returning, which means downstream. So 24 upon 10 plus x, 24 upon 10 minus x, total time 5 hours. So you add both the relations, and when you solve, the value of x comes out to be 2. When mark the unit is kilometer per hour, as we had fixed speed of water as x का value आता है 2, so 2 is your final answer. करना कुछ नहीं है, just use the basic formula, speed is equal to distance by time. Distance 24 time 5, only issue is of speed. 10 plus x कहाँ पे होगा, 10 minus x कहाँ पे लेना है. That is, once you understand that, it becomes easy. Moving on to 53. Now these are again my favorite questions because less than 20 seconds answer again. A can do a job in 6 days. Complete work is completed in 6 days. So in one day he will complete 1 by 6 of the work. B is doing a job in 8 days. So एक दिन में 1 by 8 काम करेगा. A and B they work together. They get 3200. But a third person comes in looking at the money. He says I want to join, and individual capacity of 6 and 8. But when C joins, they complete the work in 3 days. अब 3 ने काम किया है तो इसको पैसा देना पड़ेगा. They have asked C का शेयर कितना है. Very easy. Just find out their working share, which is 1 by 6, 1 by 8, and then C का काम है. C ने इनके साथ काम किया 3 दिन. So if you have to find out 1 day work of C, it will be 1 by 3 minus addition of 1 day work of A and B, which is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8. Perform the addition, subtract it from 1 by 3, you will get 1 by 24. Now you will have to take the ratio of wages. Wages are always proportional to the hard work done. So ABC 3 ratios, इसका काम 1/6, B का काम 1/8 and C का काम अभी निकाला हमने 1/24. Now 6, 8 and 24, you take their LCM, multiply the 3 ratios, you will get the ratio of 4, 3 and 1. Now you have to find C is getting how much amount of money. Directly we have it. If you multiply C का जो रेशियो आप अभी आया था ऊपर, you multiply it by 3200, you will directly get the answer 400. So 400 is the correct option in this case. C will be getting 1/8 multiplied by 3200. That is your final step. So C will be getting overall 400 rupees as his share of doing the work. And 32 minus 400, whatever is the answer, that goes for A and B combined. So that is how you solve it. Now, if you ask like why C share 1/8, you just look at the wages ratio we calculated, which was 4, 3 and 1. Now C का share is 1 divided by तीनों का share. That is the method you use. 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 1, 8. So 1/8. Because the money is being paid to each of them in a shared manner, depending on the work they did. That is why the 1/8 has come. If anyone has a doubt on this, कि कहाँ से आ गया? Now let's go to 54. अरे ये ऊपर गया, okay. In how much time a train 192 meters long will cross a tunnel 328 if it is running at this much of speed? Again, speed is equal to distance upon time. Add the distance by time कर लो. Now just pay attention to this kilometer per hour और यहाँ पे मीटर दिया हुआ है. So convert this into meter per second. If you know the formula, type in the chat. If not, I'll tell you. Kilometer per hour to meter per second करना हो तो you multiply by 5/18 and vice versa, you multiply 18 by 5. In this case, we will be multiplying 72 by 5/18. That becomes your speed. Then total distance upon total time. So becomes 26. Simple division, nothing else. 10-second answer. This is 15 seconds is enough for this. 55. Okay. The average, again, very easy. The average of marks. Mean is nothing but average. Don't go by statistics. Use simple calculation methods. So the average of marks of a 16 student is 74. Mark obtained by one of them was incorrectly put up as 78 instead of 62. Now what is the correct average? एक बच्चे का गलत है तो average is wrong. Now how to find the correctly? Addition of marks of all 16 members divided by 16 will be value दिया है 74. So multiply 74 by 16, you will get some number. From that number, you add the correct mark, which is 62. From that addition, according to Bodmer's rule, addition पहले होगा. Then you subtract 78, which was the wrong value which was entered. Whatever value you get, please remember you have to again divide it by number of students. The number of student in this case remains the same. So whatever answer you get, it was probably 1168. 1168 will be your final answer, semi-final answer, I would say. Divide by 16, you get 73. 73 will be the correct average. The average has reduced because the number was also reduced. So that is another way to cross-check your answer if you made any calculation mistake. This is how you cross-check. Moving next, 56. In a physics exam, the marks by 5 candidates are 5 successive integer. Now they have given successive integer, but there is also a word in between which is odd, which means, and you know, number series are a combination of odd, even. They are alternate. So 5 successive odd means if x is the first odd number, second odd number would be x plus 2, not x plus 1, क्योंकि वो even number हो जाएगा. So like that, if you go, you will get 5 number, x, x plus 2, x plus 4, so on. Like even if you take negative, that is also fine, but just skip one number in between and take total 5 numbers. I took all of them as positives. So x, x plus 2, so on till the final value would be x plus 8, which is your fifth number. The addition is coming to be around 195. And what do you get in the next line is 5x and addition of number 2, 4, 6, 8 would be 20. So 5x plus 20 is equal to 195. That is the equation you get. Solve the equation, you will get x ka value as 35. Now he is asking the highest mark. He is not asking the value of x. Highest mark is obviously x plus 8. So you add 8 in 35, which is the सबसे बड़ा number, and you will get 43. So very easy. Now 57th, okay. A can do a job in 10 days, B can do it in 20. So B is half as efficient because he is taking double the time. So 1 is to 2. With the help of C, they finished in 4. Very similar to the upper problem, but here no share is being asked. They are asking C can do the work in how many days if he is working alone. Now this becomes a bit lengthy, so 30 seconds will be enough. Now A का 1 day का capacity 1 by 10, B का 1 by 20, and C का whatever capacity. But in 1 day he will do 1 by C. Let's say C itself is the capacity, so 1 by C. And they are working together in 4 days. So addition of all will be 4. तो वहां से 1 by C की वैल्यू आ जाएगी. But that is job done in 1 day. You reverse the value which is 1 by 10. उसको उल्टा कर दोगे तो 10 आ जाएगा. That is your correct answer. 30 seconds should be enough depending on your speed of calculation. 58. Perimeter of a square. What is the formula? 4 into side. Given 16. Side का value 4 and area of a square. Side का square. Side पता लग गई. Side को double multiply करो. This will be the answer. 16. 59. Okay. A will do a job in 15. B can do in 12 days. B is working only for 8 days. उसके बाद छोड़ के चला गया. A will do the job in how many days? Again 30 seconds are enough. How? Because B has worked for 8 days, which means his total capacity is 12 days कि 12 दिन में काम पूरा करेगा. So एक दिन में कितना करेगा? 1 by 12. But उसने तो सिर्फ 8 ही दिन काम किया. So total job actually done 8 by 12, which is 2 by 3 if you reduce. Leftover work 1 में से आप हमेशा fraction minus करते हो. So 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. That 1 by 3 work now A has to do in the remaining time. इसकी 1 day की कैपेसिटी होगी 1 by 15. 1 day का कैपेसिटी, काम कितना करना है 1 by 3. अब 1 by 3 काम इसको टोटल 15 दिन में खत्म करना है, चाहे जितना भी हो जैसा भी हो. So when you multiply this remaining work 1 by 3, we first find out the remaining work 1 by 3. 15 दिन में करना है. So जब multiply करोगे 5 will be the answer. He will do the leftover job in 5 days. 15 के बजाय 5 दिन में ही खत्म कर देगा बिकॉज काफी सारा काम बी करके चला गया था और बी ने ज्यादा काम किया है. So that is another way to cross check whether your answer is correct or not. 60 if you see A is again doing a work in 16 days. A और B साथ मिलके काम करेंगे तो 8. ठीक है. Now B alone can do the work in how many days? Now don't go directly कि हाँ A 16 है, A and B साथ काम कर रहे हैं तो 8 दिन में हो रहा है तो B की कैपेसिटी भी 8. Don't do that. Simple is इसका 1 day job is 1 by 16. B का 1 day capacity 1 by B. They are doing in 8 days. So in 1 day they are completing 1 by 8. The equation that is formed is 1 by B plus 1 by 16 is equal to 1 by 8. From that you will get the value of 1 by B. उसको reverse करोगे तो वो 16 आएगा. And now you can see the relation. A is doing in 16. If another person comes in 50% days में हो रहा है, 16 दिन का काम 8 दिन में हो गया, which means इसकी कैपेसिटी के सेम होनी चाहिए. That is second method. If you go by second method, within 5 seconds you will click 16. That is how you do it. See, everything need not be solved on paper like I had done, okay? Because I am a bit weak in calculation, so but you need not do the same. Just use these tricks. 61st. In an exam, 83% of the student passed. Now you don't even need to read the entire question, just stop here because 83% passed, which means 17% failed. The next part of the questions is 238 failed. So obviously that 17% is equal to 238. Now how many candidates appeared? Let's say X is the number of candidates. 83% failed. This is unnecessary data right now. 17% passed. That is our useful data. And 17% of X is equal to 238. Find the value of x, which is around 1400. That is exact value. So from the given data, you have to extract data which is useful for your question and then solve. Don't keep thinking about this. Next is probability. Sounds like a difficult topic for many people, but actually very easy. And this one was particularly easy. If you see the 2019 question paper, some people said it was a tough problem, but I don't have that question paper right now. Otherwise, would have made a video on that one also or taught it live like right now. But anyways, so in a box there are some balls given. 8 red hai, 7 blue hai, 6 green hai. Okay. One is picked up randomly. First you add all the balls. It is 21. One is picked up randomly. What is the probability that it is neither red nor green? 21 balls है, आंख बंद करके कोई एक उठा लिया. अब वो ना ग्रीन होना चाहिए ना रेड होना चाहिए, which means 7. So 7 by 21. Simple. 1 by 3 will be the answer. They have given 7 by 19 and all. This is useless. 1 by 3 direct is your answer. Because if you have 21 balls and you can pick up any one, but you don't have to put red or pick up red or green, obviously इन 7 में से ही कोई आएगा. So 7 by 21. ठीक है यहाँ तक? All right, then we move ahead. 63. What is the probability of getting 53 Mondays in a leap year? A leap year has got how many days? 366. Now 7 days form 1 week. So if you divide 366 by 7, you will get 52 weeks. 52 into 7, 364, and 2 days आपके पास एक्स्ट्रा बचेंगे. अब वो 52 वीक्स में 52 मंडेज तो आपके आ गए, डेफिनेटली आएंगे बिकॉज एंटायर वीक इज गेटिंग कंप्लीट. अब जो बचे हुए 2 दिन है उसमें से मंडे की प्रोबेबिलिटी तो एक ही हो सकती है बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली नो डे इज रिपीटेड. सो ही इज आस्किंग व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी. The probability therefore in this case would be yeah. So as I was telling you, 2 days आपके पास extra बचते हैं. Now these combination of these 2 days, see they are asking probability. They are not asking the exact number of Mondays in a leap year. Okay, exactly तो कुछ भी हो सकता था. They are just asking probability and that is why 2 by 7 is correct. By 7 क्यों? Because it is in a week and the remaining जो 2 extra दिन है हमारे पास, they can either be Sunday Monday or Monday Tuesday or Tuesday Wednesday or Wednesday Thursday. So every day will have a probability of coming from these two only. The favorable outcomes are two. There are two possible combinations and therefore probability of getting 53 Mondays in a leap year is 2 by 7. If they had asked कि actual में कितना आएगा, तो it would have been 1 by 7. Don't go by the option number A. It is right answer is option C, 2 by 7. They are asking probability and not the correct answer. Like exactly कौन से दिन पे आएगा, they have not asked. Okay. Moving next, 64. एक मिनट, 64 हो गया, ठीक है. A bag is containing 20 balls which are yellow, 10 are green, 5 are white, 8 is black, 1 is red. How many minimum number should you pick out to make sure that you have two balls of the same color? अब बोल दिया दोनों बॉल सेम होनी चाहिए तो रेड तो कट गया इसमें से, तो इन्हीं में आपको खेलना है. Now how many minimum balls should you pick up so that you ensure that you get two balls of the same color? Now at least अगर 2 बॉल आपको सेम कलर की चाहिए तो पहले तो सब में से एक एक तो लेना पड़ेगा बिकॉज आंख बंद करके ले रहे हो रैंडमली. तो 1 येलो, 1 ग्रीन, 1 वाइट, 1 ब्लैक, कितने हो गए? 4. फिर इसमें से दोबारा एक एक लेना पड़ेगा क्योंकि 2 बॉल कम से कम सेम कलर की आनी चाहिए. एंड 4. तो जब आप 1 टाइम उठा रहे थे तो ये भी पॉसिबिलिटी है कि ब्लाइंडली रेड भी आपके हाथ में आ जाए. तो 4 + 1 5. अभी आपको दोबारा जाना है. नाउ एटलीस्ट वन हैज टू बी ऑफ सेम कलर विच मीन्स या तो वो येलो ले लो या ग्रीन ले लो या व्हाइट ले लो या ब्लैक ले लो. ये तो आ गया रेड पहले ही. सो 5 + 1 6 क्योंकि सिर्फ एक एक्स्ट्रा बॉल चाहिए आपको. तो यहाँ पे आपकी प्रोबेबिलिटी बिकम्स 6. तो 6 विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर इन दिस केस बिकॉज मिनिमम 2 बॉल लाइक कम से कम 2 बॉल तो सेम कलर के होनी चाहिए. And for that obviously you will have to pick up more than once. That is how you solve this. Otherwise I have crossed it because during exam it was tough. I solved it later on and got the correct answer. Now this is very simple. 4-year saving certificate, 500 rupee, which is principal, getting 1000, which is the final amount. So obviously, beach ka gap is your interest, and find the rate of simple interest. Very easy. SI is equal to PRT by 100. R का value आएगा 25%. 10-second answer. 66. Selling an article at a certain price, 170% profit is on. If the cost is increased by 20%, देन प्रॉफिट कितना होगा? वो यहाँ पे ये नहीं बोल रहा कि प्रॉफिट भी बढ़ेगा, इस सेइंग कि सिर्फ कॉस्ट बढ़ा दी 20%, तो ऑब्वियसली प्रॉफिट इससे तो कम ही आएगा, 170% से तो कम ही आना है. इज आस्किंग कि कितना होगा. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस व्हाट यू डू इज अज्यूम द कॉस्ट प्राइस टू बी 100 एंड 170% प्रॉफिट मींस सेलिंग वाज 270. यहाँ पे बोलता है कि कॉस्ट प्राइस 20 से कम कर दिया, सो 100 yeah, sorry for that one. Cost price increased, so 100 का हो गया 120. अब profit selling price तो उतना ही रखा है 270. So now you calculate whatever percentage is there. How will you calculate? You just take the difference of cost and selling price, the newer one, which is 270 minus 120. Whatever answer will come, you divide it always with respect to cost price. Profit loss का हिसाब हमेशा original value पे होगा. So divide it by 120 and you get the answer as 125%. Option C will be correct in this case. 67. Now this is a compound wala problem. Village population 10,000 going up at 5% per year. 2 साल बाद कितना होगा? Very simple. Principal into 1 plus r by 100 to the power of n. That is your compound interest formula. Because population never goes up by simple interest, it always compounds. काफी exponential growth होती है. So P is your principal 10,000 multiplied by 1 plus r given 5% divide by 100 bracket खत्म करो power of n का value है time is 2 years. When you calculate you will get the first one 11,025 11,025 as the correct answer. 68 again very easy. Simple interest is equal to PRT by 100. Principal is already given. This is final amount. Difference will be the interest. 10,000 somehow. Not 10,000. It's 7.8. Yeah. Or time दिया 12. So rate of interest is 5%. Same formula. SI is equal to PRT by 100 जो यहाँ पे लगाया था. 69. Fruit seller got some oranges. Let's say he got 100. No, not 100. Okay, that 100 formula doesn't work all the time. Let's say he had X number of oranges. He sold 40% of it and 420 were still left. So X number of oranges, X minus 40% of X, which is equal to 420. Original value निकालनी है, which is X का value, that is 700. 700 थे, 40% बेच दिए, 40% of 700 उतना बेच दिया, तो 420 remaining. Very easy. You can cross check answers in CUCET very easily on the spot. That is the biggest advantage. 70 again, speed is equal to distance by time, just that you multiply by 18 by 5 because you will be converting meters into kilometer per hour. So use the formula, multiply by 18 by 5, you get the answer as 30. It will take you hardly 12 to 15 seconds to complete this. If you don't know the formula, then it becomes tough. Just remember the conversion of unit also, that is very important. 71 I have told you previously, BODMAS. First complete the bracket, then do whatever you want to do. And the problem with this question was the answer was neither of these. The original answer is 1407.48, like 1407. ठीक है, पर यहाँ पे 1400 ही दिया हुआ है, which is closest, so I marked this one. But I won't suggest you take risk, just skip it because anyway the question is wrong. This should have been 1407 plus decimal point भी देना चाहिए, वो नहीं दिया था. So just skip if you want to play safe. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, एक ही मार्क जाना है आपका, so doesn't matter in this case. But 14 अगर आपको करना ही है तो 1400 will be correct. Otherwise तो चारों ही ऑप्शन गलत है इसमें. 72. A and B are two alloys of gold copper. They are mixed in the ratio in metal A the ratio of gold and copper is 7:2. In metal B, the alloy of gold and copper is 7/11, 7:11. अब इन ए और बी को मिक्स करके तीसरा बनाना है सी, इसमें निकालना है रेशियो कितना होगा. वेरी इजी. इफ यू सी द टोटल गोल्ड which is just gold which is going in C, it will be, इसमें कितना था, 7 + 2 is 9, तो 7/9, 7 is gold, 2 is copper, 7/9 was the gold. इसमें 11 + 7 18, 7/18. When you add both of them you will get 7/6. Same methodology for copper. Copper was 2/9, यहाँ पे 11/18. Add both of them, 5/6. पहले और दूसरे का रेशियो ले लो, you will get 7:5. This option is correct. Option C, 7/5. क्योंकि दोनों को मिक्स करके ही तीसरा बन रहा है, तो बिना वो एलिगेशन और वो फॉर्मूला लगाए you can directly do this. 73, very easy problem. Ranking. Student is ranked 15th from the right, 10th from the left. एक ही बंदे का दो तरफ से रैंकिंग दिया है. From one direction 15th, another direction 10th. Very easy. One person is being counted twice, so you add both of the ranks, 15 + 10, 25. And since he was counted twice but person remains the same, so -1. 25 - 1, 24. Option D will be correct in this case. Now 74th, second last problem of mathematics. Finding the area of the largest triangle which can be inscribed. Inscribed means completely fit in a semicircle of radius 12, so diameter becomes 14. Now this is how you draw a semicircle. So this is a semicircle. This total base of the semicircle is 24, half of it is 12, and from the middle of the semicircle, if you draw a vertical line to the top, it becomes the height, which is equal to the radius only. So height becomes 12. Now area of the largest triangle, the basic formula, don't assume to be equilateral triangle, it is not. You have to use the formula half base into height. If you use √3/4 into side square, which is equilateral का formula, गलत हो जाएगा. Just go by the simple formula half base into height, because it will not be an equilateral anyway. So half base total आपका 24, and height I just told you, height is equal to radius 12. When you multiply all of them, it is 144. I circled the question intentionally because I solved it at the last. I was not sure initially whether it is equilateral or some different triangle. So like that, if you have doubts, you can just simply circle up the question and solve them later. Correct answer here is 144. And yeah, with the last question, we will put this session to the end. 75. A wheel is making 10 revolutions, spinning completely 10 times in covering 32 meters. How many for 4 kilometer? Very easy. Just convert 4 kilometer into meter, which is 4,000 meters, and do a simple analogy. 10 is for 32. So how many for 4,000? Just cross multiply. This is the answer, 1,250. Very easy question to end with, very easy question to start with, and in between only the difficult questions were given by them. So that is how the overall CUCET pattern looks like. So you need not worry about this, because overall it is a very balanced paper, although some questions might be wrong by themselves, not to worry. And now we move to the last part, which is the reasoning part. It will take hardly 25 minutes because I explain one question in 1 minute, so your speed is maintained. ठीक है, रीजनिंग पे चलते हैं फिर. I'll stop this one here and we move to reasoning now. ठीक है, चलिए.